The second you walk into this resort, you're hit with the perfect Disney resort smells. Beautiful palms, flowers, incredible lighting. It is nothing short of gorgeous. This is Disney's Polynesian Resort. Of the Disney resorts that are on the monorail, I have to say that this is my favorite. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love all of the incredible botanicals and just the beautiful florals. It's so pretty and it's so relaxing. It feels like an oasis. Plus, I can attest, my husband is originally from Hawaii and they don't have a hurry up mentality. So when you come here, it's definitely the resort that says like, slow down, go with the flow, enjoy the blossoms. Let's start at the beginning because this resort, it opened with Magic Kingdom in 1971 on October 1st, right along with the Contemporary. So this is an OG resort. And I think before I get too far into this, I'm gonna go grab a coffee from Kona. I need a little pick me up, and they have some really, really, really yummy iced Kona coffee. The theming here is going to be inspired by the South Pacific. Think Hawaii, Fiji, Samoa, Tonga. And you'll notice that the building names actually reflect these real islands. The main building here is called the Great Ceremonial House. Kona Island Coffee Bar is located on the upper level of the lobby here, right outside of where you're gonna go hop on the monorail if that is your choice of transportation. And there's all kinds of fun little beverages in here. You can add some flavoring, but look at all the goodies in this case. What? Oh my gosh. I needed to stop and get myself a little bit of coffee, some kind of snack. So I'm treating myself with a couple of bites of something before I go get lunch. But I had to try this coffee muffin. Anything coffee flavored, I'm so in. And it looks so good. Like, look at this. Oh my goodness. I didn't see a description. I can't even tell you all of what it is. So we're gonna find out. This looks like white chocolate, brown sugar on top. Oh my gosh. This was the worst thing to break my fast with. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so good. So worth it. Oh my gosh. Such a nice treat. I'm not gonna eat all of this. That's just too much sugar for right now, but I'm gonna hold on to this later. And maybe this will be my treat during fireworks tonight. The other thing I grabbed is their Kona iced coffee. I've clearly already had a bunch. It's so good. Normally with coffee, I like just a little bit of creamer to kind of cut some of the bitterness. I don't like a super sweet coffee. And this is just really light, super smooth, refreshing coffee. And I can tell you, it goes really well with the muffin, but it also really does feel like a genuine Kona coffee. My mother-in-law is actually from Hawaii, and when she sends boxes to us, she usually sends us a bag of coffee. And so we have that on the weekends. We'll put it in the French press and everything, and it feels like such a treat because it's really expensive to get here in the States. So I can tell you, this is delicious. Since we're up here, I have to show you one of the smallest hidden Mickeys on property. Like, come here. It's like over here behind Kona Coffee and behind Kona Café, and it's right here. That's crazy, right? Like that is insanely small. It's just 3 nails put together, but I mean, I don't know, I argue that it's a hidden Mickey, not just a cluster of nails, because they could have put that cluster of nails together in any particular way. And that's the way they chose to put them in? Come on. The Great Ceremonial House is truly at the heart of the entire resort, and when you come in through the main entrance, you're immediately hit with this incredibly beautiful open air atrium that goes up 3 stories, tropical plants, beauty everywhere all around you. My favorite thing are these. I love these. And there's so much of this influence, even in the Pacific Northwest where I'm originally from. It calls home to me. I love looking up and you can see the beautiful light that comes through them. It's nothing short of gorgeous. So I always stop for a minute, take a look. From down here, I'll sit down for a minute, or I'll even come up here where it's a little bit less crowded and just enjoy the light. It's just so refreshing and bright. The sun isn't like screaming in your face, but it just helps like lift you up and lift your spirits from the inside. It's So good. Right as you walk in, you're gonna see this really fun hidden Mickey, and then to the right is going to be your check-in desk. There are several lovely people here to help you. Disney does strongly encourage that you check in on the My Disney Experience app. You can set up Magic Mobile if you haven't done that before. That is how you can access your room from your phone. You can request a physical key, but most of the time they're gonna default to setting up access through Magic Mobile on your phone or through your Magic Band Plus. Once your room is ready, they're gonna notify you through the My Disney Experience app. So again, please make sure that you have that account set up. Disney runs everything through their app. You're gonna get notifications there for any dining reservations you set up. If you like, you're gonna check in through there. You're gonna check in through the hotel. Like I said here, you're gonna do everything through that app. So make sure it's set up and make sure that your location service is on it, and make sure that your notifications are enabled as well, because then you know the moment your room is ready and you can walk, you can go over, you can scan your phone in, get into your room, drop your stuff and run. There's a lot of flexibility that Disney tries to break in, and that's why it's so nice to have Magic Mobile and to have everything in a digital way like that, because it gives you a lot of freedom to go do whatever you want to do, whether that's leave your stuff with Bell Services if you have park tickets for the day that you're going to be arriving, or just the simple fact that you don't really have to wait in line. You can go check in at the desk, but being able to have the ability to check in online means you don't have to sit in a line. You can come, you can sit in one of these cozy spots, you can get a coffee from upstairs, you can go over to Tambu Lounge and get a cocktail from there or something, and you can check in and get yourself all situated and then just kind of relax, or maybe go look for some merchandise. The monorail is located on the second level. Once you come inside, there's stairs at either end of the lobby here that can take you up to that second level. There are elevators also right before those stairs, so if you need those elevators or if that's more convenient for you, by all means. And then upstairs on this end, literally right above the door where you enter the resort, is going to be where the monorail is. There is a security checkpoint before going through there, so make sure if you have phones, battery packs, things like that, especially your umbrellas, make sure you take those out, hold them in your hand like this as you go through. Keep your backpack on your back. Try not to keep things up and close, because that actually will signal to them that it's like in your backpack. So keep it like down and in front of you, or up forward away from your body, and then it'll kind of help keep things from triggering. But it's really just there to help make sure everybody is safe. And then of course you can go from there to Grand Floridian, or you can walk to that, or of course into Magic Kingdom. Enough chit chat about all the cool things. Like I said, let's go check out the merchandise. You have 3 entrances to this shop. You have 2 here. This side is going to take you in like the more Disney side. There's going to be more Disney merch on this side of the store and going that direction, where there's another exit that takes you over towards some stairs that go upstairs, and also to Captain Cook's, which is a quick service. And then over here is where you're going to see more Disney stuff in the background, but there's also a lot of like nondescript, kind of just tiki tropical kinds of gifts in here. There's some fun macadamia nut shortbread, things like that, treats right here in the front. Some Kona coffee. Hawaiian beans blended with mild Central American beans to enhance the natural flavor, always present in Kona coffee. Okay, if this is what they serve upstairs, I mean, it tastes really good, but that kind of bums me out. It's not straight Kona blend. Boo. More treats, especially the macadamia nut variety. I love these things. Actually, part of my birthday box from my mother-in-law, she sent me some shortbreads, but she also sent me some macadamia nuts that have a layer of toffee and then have a layer of chocolate. They're so good. They're like this big though. They're like bigger than a quarter, but they're like perfect. I have that with like a finger or 2 of whiskey, and it's just like the perfect little like dessert aperitif. Trader Sam's shirt, Trader Sam's sweatshirt. Here's the back. Okay, this moves, but that's a fun little like tray. You could put maybe some cookies or candies or something like that if you just want to have something out, maybe some potpourri, but a fun little Trader Sam's tray. This thing is big. This is massive. Tiki room. Little tchotchke bowl with lid. Massive beach towel. And there's the back. Down on the bottom you can see it says Disney's Polynesian Resort. Bottle openers. Trader Sam's towel set. Those are kind of cute, but I don't like this material. This is like that rough, thick, like material that I never feel like it actually like absorbs anything, but they're very cute, so they'd be fun for like a decorative thing. Rapid fire, there's all kinds of pins and mystery pins and other pins and lots more pins. Keychain, decorative, fun, whether it's a plushie or a little chain like this. Charging cords, more keychains, some wristlet chains, lanyards, hair tie, magnetic decorations for your car, magnetic decorations for other things, postcards, stickers, antibacterial mists, and such. backpack like the one I'm using, except for full size. Little messenger. I've shown this before. They have it all over the parks, but it's great because they have this little spot for the ears to cinch into. This is the tan color, but in that full size backpack. I'm squatting for a second so I can show you. So this one is going to be is like only a slightly bigger than a Loungefly, and I love it. It has this spot here for your ears. Still, it has it has 2 pouches here. There's no like compartments inside of this, which I kind of wish it had like a sleeve or something. I have some gum and some lip color up here also, which by the way, if you need makeup for the theme parks, like for Disney, for Universal, you need to be connected with me on themeparkmakeup.com, theme park makeup on social media. I'm in these parks every week all the time, and my makeup never runs. I don't ever have to like touch it up or anything. It's simply perfection. Anyhow, back to the bag. So this main compartment has a 20-ounce water bottle in it. It has like, you know, things that I might want for myself in other times of need. It also has like a small deodorant. It has this huge muffin container. It also has this padded back right here, which has some napkins. Oh my gosh, I have battery pack. Here's the batteries for my camera. I have 3 of these in there, plus my charging cable. Like you could fit like an iPad in there. It's big. You could fit like the full size iPad in there. So it's fantastic. I can fit my water bottle on the outside if I want to. I could fit 2. There's this lovely like sleeve right here to kind of help reinforce. It's just fantastic. It's been one of the best purchases I've ever made. Like, it's not a full size, but it's just enough. Fun clothes, polos, button-ups, visors, shorts. Oh my gosh, Roosevelts. Gosh, Rex. Oh, Rex is here. Yay! Oh, I love that. That is so fun. Also, haven't seen this one. Maybe it's been out and I just haven't seen it, but look how cute this is. Oh my gosh, it's like old school. Like this is just, oh, I want it. Sweatshirts, classic tees, shorts, tumblers, mugs, all of the classic Disney, Mickey, a variety, sweatshirt, jacket, more shirts. Such a thrilling display, I know, but like the store is big, and if I don't go through this real fast, like we're not gonna see anything else at this resort. And you guys need to know pricing, when to purchase, when the best times of year to purchase are, and what that room looks like. Sweatshirts, Spirit jerseys, more sweatshirts. Hats. Oh, cute. I like the little signed one. I like how I say I like them, but I'm not going to wear it. T-shirt, candle, Disneyland decorative pillow. Another t-shirt. More t-shirts. I do really like this collection. It's just simple. There's the 4 icons. It kind of has like a stained glass effect. This is the mug. I don't know how I feel about the mug, but I like the design in general. More button-ups. These do say Aulani. So if you're like me and you're like, no, I want to wear the thing that I got from the place I was actually at, then make sure it doesn't say Aulani. Some people are like, I don't care. More from that parks design. I think they're just really, I think it's just simple and cute. I love that. 4 parks button-up, sweatshirt, Loungefly for comparison. See what I mean? It's only a little bit bigger. Aulani Resort, Spirit jersey, cutesy Aloha merchandise, your ears. For science, we try the ears, right? Oh, okay, I picked one. I did look through these earlier today, and some of them on the bottom right here where the fabric connects can get kind of bulbous, and that like it has these extra gatherings of fabric, and that will really push in right here and bother me. They don't feel too bad. They feel kind of light. I feel like they have gotten lighter over the last couple of years, like their ears have. So here's the thing. It's like those kinds that I tell you when it's like it curves more or something, because it's a lot of pressure here, but everywhere else is super light. So if down here won't bother you, they're gonna be fine. But if that's gonna bother you and something pushing right here behind your ear is gonna be too much, I wouldn't even try them. More ears, more generalized actually. Cute with like the little Tinkerbell wings on them. These are kind of cute with the little Tinkerbell wings. Aulani or just generic tropical ears with a little hibiscus. Walt Disney World, 4 parks, and others. Super cute though. Disney Vacation Club, Spirit jersey. Oh, this is like a thinner one. Maybe this isn't Spirit jersey. It's shaped like one. It is Spirit jersey. It's just thinner. It's more like a long sleeve shirt kind of thickness, if that makes sense. More Loungeflies. Look, more of the backpacks. So direct comparison, full size backpack, my size backpack. They're just perfect, just so good. But if you like the black version and you like this like smaller messenger, that's a really great size. I'm betting you could still fit like a standard size water bottle, like the disposable ones that you can get here from merchandise. You still have the spot for your ears, and then there's nothing inside the front pouch like for organization, but still it works. There's this back sleeve right here. It's still a good option for the parks. And then there's this larger tote if you need something that's like more full size. This is insanely huge. Oh, it's got some little like elastic for like a pen or something like that. And then, yeah, you could cinch down if you wanted to your ears, but I think that's just a general closing. It has a zipper on top, which is awesome. I actually haven't seen this full size. Okay, large cavity. There's some pockets right here, no zipper. This is great. You can put your keys or something on it, or just something decorative if you want. And then this is actually padded. This is padded, so you can put a laptop in there. And that's like full-size laptop size. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. $55. $60 for the backpack. Interesting. This is less expensive than the backpack. And then this one is, what, 45 or is it 50? It's 50. Bathing suits, pool stuff, sunblock, spirit jerseys galore, cutesy mini skirt, t-shirts, sweatshirts, non-Disney themed tropical kind of resort attire, sun hats, some ladies underwear, some socks, more Disney Vacation Club merch, generic old school kind of classic spirit jersey with the more spirit jersey density, tumblers, sweats, pink sweatshirt, pink gold castle fanny sweatshirt, their sweatshirt, and this is the back. It just has a simple castle on the front. Spirit jersey that I am absolutely obsessed with. I talk about it every time I see it. T-shirts, simplistic gold and cream colored castle ears, plastic liter sized tumbler, lanyard, keychains, notepad, photograph book, blanket, cutesy statue, artwork that's really pretty to look at, so stop and give it a minute. Kids Phantasmic spirit jersey, plastic Fantasia tumbler. This feels like a throwback, not only with the coloring, but like the actual like metallic, or not, with the actual plasticky material. That's so fun. Sweatshirt. Other classic Disney merch for kiddos. Photo album. This is a new collection that just came out. Can I just say, I feel like if you're going to launch a new collection, then you make sure your castle is painted the way it's currently painted now, right? Your spirit jersey, I love it. It's just so simple. Blue, pink, so cute. And then a nice little classic Disney D in gold. Pens, autograph books, mugs, 2026 merch, more 2026 merch, and even more of that merch. If you like to celebrate with the year that you are here, there's tons of cutesy things you can do it with. Love. I am in desperate need of a snack, so I am going to order some food from Captain Cook's and wait for that to be ready while we go upstairs and take a look at Moana Mercantile. Let's see. Spicy Korean chicken bowl. Oh, I loved these Thai coconut meatballs. They were so good. Pan Asian noodle and vegetables. Aloha pork sandwich. Cheeseburgers. My kids enjoyed those when we had them here a few years ago. Just some chicken strips if you need just some protein. Flatbreads. Plant-based burger and salad. Kids meals. So it looks like there's a chicken drumstick, a turkey sandwich, and a kind of like simplified cheeseburger. There's also chicken strips, macaroni and cheese, Uncrustable. And then you can get just like sides, which I kind of like, because what if, you know, you just want a thing of mac and cheese? That's exactly what happened with Lorelai a couple of years ago. Ugh, look at these pretty desserts. These are so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then of course some of the classics. Oh, I like that they just have like a yogurt parfait. This is what my husband had before. So this is what Duke had in 2023. I had this in 2023. I would get the noodles to try something different, but I need some protein. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and snag the Thai coconut meatballs. I don't need the cupcake, thank you. I still have a lot of my muffin actually. All right, now I have a few minutes before I can request my food to be prepared because I'm here, so let's go upstairs. Just outside of Moana Mercantile, you have some of the collectible coins, pressed coins. You do have a Chase ATM if you would like the ATM. And here you're going to see lots of snacks, lots of grab and go items. It's currently Spring break, so we have some Easter treats here if you're celebrating. Alcohol, soda, water. As it's a DVC resort, there are some options like milk and eggs and bacon and yogurts and things that are more, which is awesome. All kinds of other ice cream options, but if you have Dole Whip downstairs, why are you getting that? If you need pull-ups or swimmers, or someone has a cold, or you need any kind of like toiletry items, they have a lot of things here for you. Wines and alcohol, breads and chips, salsas, queso. You also have salt and pepper. You have all kinds of things here. So if you are staying DVC, there's lots of things here. Or if you're considering DVC, know that this is a pretty typical thing to have at any one of the Disney resorts that has a DVC offering. There's going to be more than just these bagged snacks. There's going to be things that you can make full meals out of. Let's go next door. More t-shirts, but these are the kiddo versions. So if you're thinking you like the buy two option, because maybe you have two or you want to get one kiddo, two kid, two shirts or whatever it is, there's lots of options here. Coloring books, games, I mean, come on. Bubble wands, dolls, pool and beach floaties. These are really great to keep in your bathtub as well. Little toys, souvenirs that honestly, if you're trying to find a way to get more for less, that's one of them. Cars, trains, other toys, including one of our favorites, Disney Cruise Line ship. It actually makes noise. It has a few figures in it. It's so cute. Fun castle, more swim gear. Okay, but look at that cute Mickey beach paddle. I love that little sand paddle. It's so cute. A water spraying fan. My daughter is in love with these like baby plushies. Other fun plushies that are a little bit more tropical inspired. Classic mini merch right next to classic Moana merch. Come on, look at some of these dresses. Love this. This is $50. But like, that's so much. Look at how fun that is. And it's light and flowy. But look. It's so cute. It's so cute. And it has little pockets. Oh, it's adorable. Little baby options, so cute. Other Mickey goodies, t-shirts, hats, underwear. My first visit onesies. There's lots of Stitch goodies, of course, up here as well. Tumblers, fun toys, puzzles, Loungeflies, ears. Then, of course, this really cute jersey. More mystery pins, lanyards, more pins, readers, sunglasses, ornaments. That's cute. He's carrying a little like surfboard. That's adorable. More sunglasses and more sunglasses. These are like the newest iteration of these Mickey ones, but personally, I like the classic black or even like the reflective. That's really cute. But I also really like these. They kind of have like that Ray-Ban feel, and they have the balloons. They have the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. There are a ton of Stitch plushes back here. So many classic, large, super soft, and this little cutie. Okay, let's not forget Angel, his little girlfriend. That jersey again. We have some little Crocs, a different backpack, ears, Loungefly, classic standard backpack. Ooh, backpack like mine, but the full size Stitch version, super cute. Those version of like the jersey, and I really think this is like a fun pool beach shirt to help protect from the sun. They also have the personalized engraved dog tags, if that's something you like to collect. I love that there's reader boards all around these resorts so you can see what's open, what timings are for things. Especially things like early entry that can shift. That's just such a good thing. I've heard there's some hidden Mickeys here, and as far as I know, there's one right around the corner. I heard rumor of another hidden Mickey that's over here in the rocks. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, oh, this might not be that might be challenging, but okay. Let's talk food while I wait for my order to be ready. So here you have Ohana, which is a very highly sought after restaurant. Now for breakfast, this is character dining. You have Lilo and Stitch. It's really cute. And they have all the fun classic things, but they also have Tonga toast. Now Tonga toast, because it became so popular, you can get it here. You can get it from Kona Café. This is what that looks like. And then you can also order it from Cook's. Now this is a breakfast kind of option, so you do have to order it within that time frame. Ohana is one of those things that books out super fast. If it's on your list and you didn't get it, then make sure that you check day of, because it's very possible that someone cancels a reservation and you might be able to slide it in if you're willing to rework your plans a little bit. You can come over here, you can sit down while you wait for your table to be ready. Kona Island Coffee and Sushi, where I grabbed that fantastic coffee and muffin. And then this is another look at that menu. There's all kinds of fun things. You can add a little bit of flavoring if you wish into your coffee. Right next door is going to be Kona Café, and here you can mobile order. There's all kinds of different things that you can snag to get a little bite, a little taste of something if you just need a snack, or if you need something a little bit more filling. I have dined here before, but I have had the pot stickers. They're amazing. The bao buns were really good. I've had the wings before, but they have some good sushi rolls, poke bowls, dashi bowls, and some great entrees, including a banh mi if that's something that you're interested in. And then just down from Kona Cafe is where you're going to have actually the entrance to Ohana. You just check in on the other side, and then right next to it is Tambu Lounge, and this is one of a couple locations where you can kind of sit, hang out, get yourself a little tropical themed cocktail. And then just downstairs, we're back down by Captain Cook's. I hit prepare my order because I'm my time slot game available. And then you're right down here at the main lobby outside of the gift shop. Now Captain Cook's is going to be your main location for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That is a quick service if you don't have a sit-down table reservation. But what I love is that you can mobile order from here. You don't have to go in and like make a reservation or sit down. You can mobile order directly from your room, come downstairs, grab your food, go right back upstairs if you want to, or go sit outside. But while we wait for the order to be ready, I just want to show you the art that's inside this display. It's so cool. Look at all of this fun artwork from 1971. It's just so fun. It's so pretty. Walt and Lillian. Oh my gosh, I just love this so much. Look at what the rooms originally looked like. Oh, wow. So here at Captain Cook's, for your breakfast options, you're going to see like classics like breakfast potatoes and meats and biscuits. You have that Tonga toast I mentioned, Mickey waffles, of course, breakfast burritos, a morning flatbread. You have some plant-based options, some kids' meals that include like an egg white scramble, steel-cut oatmeal, and of course Mickey waffles. Then you have some classic sides, and you have some things from the bakery you can snag, and these are similar to the things that we've seen elsewhere, like the pineapple cupcake, that Moana cupcake, etc. And then you have some more classic breakfast pastries if you're looking for any of those. Don't forget, if you're going to be here for a while, this really does pay for itself. So if you're going to be here, I think like 5 days, 4.5 days. So basically if you fill it 4.5 or 5 times, it's going to pay for itself, because this includes like fountain drinks, coffee, tea, etc. So think about those refillable resort mugs. Since we've already seen a lot of the lunch and dinner options, I'm going to show you just some of the late night things that you can snag. You have some of those flatbreads. You have some snacks that are like the dessert snacks, yogurt parfait, and things like that. Although I would probably go to the like mercantile shop and grab something, or I'd grab some of that popcorn on my way out of like Magic Kingdom because it's so good. But this is going to be your stop for all of that. But while I wait for this order, why don't I take you back to 2023 when I was here with my whole family. We were here for New Year's Eve. So this was taken before we went back to Epcot for New Year's Eve. But here's everything we ordered. Here's what everyone thought about that. What is that?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. What did you pick out, Lucas?
I picked a bacon cheeseburger.
Bacon cheeseburger. Duke picked out the spicy chicken that has a gochujang sauce, and there's rice. And I got the Thai meatballs with the coconut sauce. We tried the Thai coconut meatballs.
Yep.
Sweet, tasty, without being too sweet. Sometimes coconut can be. And then we tried Duke's spicy chicken with gochujang sauce, and it's good.
It builds.
It builds. That's a true like.
If you're scared of heat, stay away from this. It's probably a light, medium, but when I tell you it's a medium, for some people that's a hot.
If we were gonna say it's on a scale of 1 to 5 for spicy, I would call it a 3.
Yeah.
How is your mac and cheese?
It's good.
Lucas, how's that burger?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Is the bacon bacony?
Well, yeah. What's bacon if it doesn't taste like bacon?
This roll's a 15 for a quick
Oh,
service.
all right. A solid 15.
Yeah. This is good.
I would probably give this a 14. I like yours. I would give it a 15. What does it roll for you? Is it a decent burger?
15 or 16, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Talk with your mouth full and tell me what that burger rolls.
I'd probably give it like a 14 or a 15.
Okay.
It's just a burger, but like it's a good burger. It's a nice.
All right, Lorelai. What is your mac and cheese roll?
Hey, let me guess. A 100
A 100. Does anything not roll a 100?
Well,
What about the drops on rides? Do they roll 100?
150.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you understand our number system here, kid.
Yeah, I really like this. This is really tasty. Soft, creamy, not overly dressed. Yeah. I feel like this was a good little stop on our monorail hopping journey.
I agree.
Let's finish our lunch and then we will see if we feel like trying one more thing before we leave Polly.
Yeah, I just
It's a
love it.
pineapple double.
What'd you think, buddy? Is it good?
13 or 14. What about me?
What does it roll for you, Lorelai?
100 and 100.
Oh, so 200?
No, 100 and 100.
We talked about Ohana being popular and having a good sit down for breakfast, but let me show you the menu. So again, for breakfast, you're gonna have $53 for adults, $33 for kids. Now remember, you're gonna have to add tax and gratuity on top of these. So it is one of the more pricier sit down options. It's so much fun though, and it's all you care to enjoy. So you have some fun bread, fresh fruit, and then you have the Ohana skillet. So it's gonna give you all of those fun things, but I like that this is like, it's still like fun for here because you're gonna have like ham and pineapple. So you're gonna have some of like those tropical-y, kind of typical, I don't know, borderline cliche flavors, but it's still fun, including some Mickey shaped waffles and so much more, including some of the Mickey shaped and Stitch shaped character waffles. That's fun. You have some fresh fruit and you have donuts and other things like that. And you have coffee and all kinds of different kinds of beverages. I think it looks just unbelievable, and we still haven't been here yet, but the prices are a little bit higher for dinner, and you're gonna have all kinds of different greens. You have a dinner skillet. You have Ohana bread pudding, which I've heard amazing things about. You have some rolls, including plant-based, coffee, smoothies, cocktails, including a Mai Pai, Lapu Lapu, a Hawaiian Mule. Okay, that sounds great with a lychee citrus reduction. Okay, thank you very much. I will take that right now. I wanted to come outside because it is gorgeous. Before I go sit down, back here behind me is the pool. Now there's also a splash and play area back over here past my right shoulder, and then you have the main pool and lots of umbrellas and places to play. They have a fun like waterfall that comes off of the mountain over here, but I don't want to get too close because I really do like to try to respect people's privacy when they're at the pool, so that's why it's a little bit blurry in the background, because I really try to make sure that I don't get them. People are in their swimsuits relaxing, having a good time, but the pool here is really fun. They have lots of fun things that they do here. They'll do parties and pool games and music and all kinds of things, but what's also really fun is the view. You can see the castle just off in the distance, so it's perfect. I can't wait to bring my kids here because there's like this whole slide situation. It wouldn't be my first pick for a resort because of their pool. I would honestly pick Beach or Yacht Club just because it's so big. It's the largest pool on property, and it has like a lazy river and a pool, and it has a fun slide. But this is so pretty, and I love that you can see Magic Kingdom in the distance. I mean, can you imagine sitting out here and then like a thunderstorm rolls in? It would just be so pretty to see the thunderstorm over Cinderella's castle, knowing you gotta leave your pool soon, but it would just be so freaking pretty. One of the best things about this resort is fireworks, and I'm gonna show you that later tonight. Okay, we're just gonna take a moment for some gratitude. I'm so freaking grateful right now because I get to sit right here. I get to have this view looking at the castle. And while I love OG things and normally love things that are brought back to their original glory, I have to say the pink castle grew on me because it just stood off the sky a little bit better. But it does look more like Cinderella's castle. I'll give it that. But just, it's so pretty. Like, I see people getting on and off the boat, and there's a soft breeze. I have shade right above me, and I have this incredible lunch that I know I already talked about it before, but it's just, this is where I'm sitting. This is where I get to exist for a minute before I have to go record something, because a little bit of BTS for you. This is one of 3 things I'm filming today. So I'm gonna take a little moment for myself, enjoy these vibes. Tomatoey, slightly sweet. The coconut flavor is not very strong, even though it says Thai coconut, but oh my gosh, it's so good. There's like an ever so slight, like it's so small bit of warmth in the background, but it's just enough to make it have like a little bit of like a rounder mouth feel, but it's so stinking good. Oh, I love it. While we sit here and enjoy this view, let me give you some details about that pool. So the lava pool is the one right there that I was showing you that has the volcano and the waterfall, and it's a 142-foot water slide. It's fully themed with a pool bar nearby, and honestly, like I still can't get over the fact that you can see Magic Kingdom right there from the pool. The Oasis pool is for when you want a little bit of peace and quiet. There's no water slides, it's just a calm spot to float. But seriously, there's nothing like this beach here with the Seven Seas Lagoon. It's just one of the best things here. I sincerely love that you can come over here, you can sit down, you can relax, and you can enjoy the fireworks from here as well. It's just one of those nice things. Like if you can't be in the park, maybe because you have younger kids or you don't want to be in the park, just because it can get really overwhelming around the fireworks, or maybe you're having a resort day but you don't want to miss out on fireworks, it's a really lovely thing. You can come out here, you can stand, you can sit if there's still seats available, because they do start filling up about 45 minutes in advance. They pipe the music over and it's perfectly timed and everything, so you can watch it from here. And while you can't really see the projections because the castle's so far away, you can see all of the fireworks and they're massive in the sky. It's so perfect. Because I live locally, we have actually come over before in the past, and we'll just park at TTC. We'll walk over because this resort is right next to the transportation and ticketing center. We'll come over and get a little spot, maybe get a Dole Whip or something, but just stand here and enjoy the fireworks and then go home. Over this lagoon at night, you can see the electrical water pageant. It's a floating light kind of parade situation with music. It's very like 8-bit old school kind of music, but it's a Walt Disney World tradition actually since 1971. So it's really silly, really fun, kind of kitschy. It's just cute. Other things you can do here on the property, there's going to be some boat rentals, there's volleyball and hula dance lessons. Yeah, no, really, like they have a campfire at night. You can roast marshmallows. It's such a vibe. But there's also Lilo's Playhouse, where you can bring kiddos that are 3 to 12, just drop them off and go eat at Ohana in peace. But I mean, you can drop off the kiddos if they're ages 3 to 12, and then you can go over to Trader Sam's and get a cocktail, or come out here and just take a nice walk over to Grand Floridian back. It's a nice option to know that you can get that break if you want. And if you don't have any kiddos, great. Take a walk, just walk while there's fireworks going on, and walk all the way over to Magic Kingdom, or walk from Magic Kingdom back. Like there's everything and anything is open for possibilities. As I mentioned before, Disney recently updated these rooms with a subtle Moana theming. I think it's really cute. You can see subtle little details around the room, some bigger details around the room, but the color palette is so beautiful with ocean blues and sunset oranges, tropical greens, just like a nice array of lush coloration. And you really see that throughout the resort as well, but it's so nice how they pulled it into the rooms. Inside of the room, of course, just here to the left, you're gonna have your bathroom that has the double sink, vanity, the separated lavatory, and shower, which is always awesome. The showers are nice and tall, so I think anyone 7 feet or below can fit in here pretty easily. And then back out here in this main space, you're going to have your TV, your coffee maker, you have free Wi-Fi, of course, for the rooms. You have an in-room safe, hairdryer, ironing board. Most of the DVC rooms are going to have a microwave, but these rooms, of course, also have a mini fridge. There's plenty of places to charge your devices with USB ports, etc. But I still like to bring a battery backup just so I have something else, because sometimes it's nice to have that charging during the day so I can charge more than one device at night. You can put any and all luggage under the beds, but you can also tuck them into that closet. And then some of these rooms are going to have this incredible view where you can just pull back the curtain, step outside, and see the lovely Magic Kingdom. Stephanie, this is the room types and rates. The view that I showed you is a Lagoon view room. Now that is going to sleep 2 people, sometimes 5 if you have the pull down bed, sometimes 5 if you have that couch that flips over, and this one does. You can flip the back down and you can sleep a 5th person there. But the general room types are going to be a standard view, garden, monorail, or parking lot. You're going to have a pool or a marina view, and you're going to have a lagoon view, and then you're going to specifically have ones that are noted as a theme park view for Magic Kingdom. All of these rooms are going to have 2 queen beds. Some are going to have a king option. And the pricing for these, let's break this down while I sit here for a little bit, because honestly, I'm loving this moment so much. It's so relaxing. I think we should talk about pricing, what that looks like seasonally. This is a general loose approximate guide for 2026. Most people do their best, including myself, to give you the best approximation so you at least have a general guideline of what times of year are going to be more and less expensive. So let's dive into that. What we honestly see is there's going to be about 3 different windows in which are going to be your best rates. First, we're going to consider January 5th through most of February, and that's because people came out here for the holidays or they're going to come out for spring break. Majority of people are not coming in those 2 months. That is going to be your lowest time. Now, I do have another time period that's very close to this rate. It's a few dollars off or maybe $10 off, so stay tuned if this doesn't work. For a standard room, the average pricing is going to be about $734 a night, so it's still very expensive, right? Remember, these are deluxe rooms, so we're not talking budget friendly. We're talking this is your deluxe vacation luxury feels, okay? If you're really looking for the Polynesian, this is going to be your most affordable window, but very close behind that is actually going to be mid-July into early August, which was kind of surprising. So I would almost say that that's probably not, but the statistics, it's not me. You look like mid-July through August, you're going to look at rates around the $785 mark for that standard room. So it's pretty darn close. It's only going to be a few dollars off. It might be up to $10 off, and then very close behind that is actually when I would recommend coming, that second option, and that's going to be like August into early September. And the reason why I'm recommending that is because you still have a lot of people traveling in that July timeframe here for like summer vacations, or that's when it was convenient to travel or whatever. Obviously, we're thinking outside of July 4th. The crowd levels in general go down after like late August and into early September, because for here, schools go back in session like the 3rd week of August, colleges back in session, and then general schools across the country are back to school like the last week of August through like their 2nd week of September. So if you come here in that time frame, especially like maybe the 1st or 2nd week of September, you're going to see not only more manageable rates, they might only be slightly higher than the January-February timeframe, but you're going to have lower crowds, which means if you're trying to save and like maybe this is your splurge and you don't want to buy Genie Plus or you don't want to buy Lightning Lanes, then you could only do Lightning Lanes for maybe like Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom, and then you probably wouldn't need them at all for Epcot or Animal Kingdom, and then you just purchase the things you want to just go on once. So that's the time frame I would most recommend, just because those crowd levels and the rate seem to be the best. But based on pricing specifically, it's January and February that are going to be least expensive, but that's going to be resort wide. Most of these prices, in fact, will be resort wide. So this goes without saying, like the times you want to avoid being here, if at all possible, is going to be literally right now, which is I'm filming this the last week of March. So the last week of March, 1st week of April are general like spring break weeks across the country. You also have, of course, the holiday season. So the last 2 weeks out of the year that cover Christmas and Kwanzaa. A lot of times Kwanzaa will be in there, and same thing with Hanukkah. Sometimes they'll float like sooner, but those last 2 weeks of the calendar year, the week of like Wednesday through that weekend of Thanksgiving, and some like Memorial Day weekend can be kind of busy too, because a lot of times people will kick off like a summer vacation early with that. So those you definitely want to avoid. So if you want to come out here and you want the holiday feels, but maybe you want a little lower price point and you want a little lower crowd level, then you need to make sure that you're thinking about coming like the week before Thanksgiving, or even like the first 2 weeks of December, because either people were already here or they're going to be coming soon. So that's when you can kind of see a little bit of a relief in the crowds, but the price point is still going to be kind of up there. The pool party just started, but I felt it important to note some of that pricing in the no time periods, okay? Just for emphasis. So I have in my notes that I wrote down like Easter time frame, spring break time frame, which is right now, okay? We're talking like $1,000 to $1,500 a night. Like the holiday season, when it's actually like Thanksgiving time frame, we're talking $1,000 to $1,500 a night. But the last 2 weeks of the, sorry, it's just so comical because it's so much money. But the last 2 weeks of the year, we're talking $1,400 to like over $1,700 a night. No, go dine at like Victoria and Albert's or something. No, 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 no. Just a little bit of a tip. Sometimes it'll be like 60 to 90 days outside of your window. There might be some little promo that pops up. So sometimes they do a book early for spring, or book early for the fall, or book ahead for the holidays, or whatever. So keep an eye out for those kinds of things. If you're like, I don't have time for that, then you need to work with my friend Christopher. Christopher is a amazing human. He books a lot of Disney vacations, a lot of Disney cruises, like so much, and he doesn't charge a fee. You can get a free quote from him right down in the description, and I am certain he's going to help you not only get like the best resort for you, help you find the best pricing, and get you hooked up with your tickets, but like he can help work with you for your dining reservations, give you recommendations on what parks to use lightning lanes in, all those kinds of things. You can find him at Plan Your Adventures. Also, again, that free quote is down in the description. You should really consider working with him because it doesn't cost you a dang thing, but it sure as heck saves you a bunch of stress. My honest opinion when booking any of these deluxe monorail resorts is that these are the best recommended for the people who love Magic Kingdom. This is their favorite park. It's really the one that they want to visit the most. Maybe they want to hit the other parks only once, but they want to come over here to Magic Kingdom several times. They want to park hop a couple times. Like you really want to access an easy access to Magic Kingdom, then this is going to be a spot for you that you're going to love, especially with the option of being able to sit here and watch fireworks from the beach. Is it my favorite on the monorail loop? Probably. I really think so. I love the aesthetic, and I love that you can sit out here on the beach and watch fireworks, because while you can see the fireworks from the Contemporary, it's just not quite the same, and you can't always get access to that music, but here you can. Otherwise, I think Contemporary is my favorite just because like there's the retro feels, the Mary Blair art inside, and it's the other original resort to Magic Kingdom opening and Walt Disney World really kicking off in 1971. But here's the thing, if you're someone who's trying to be more budget conscious, whether you have to be or you want to be, and you love to be frugal, more power to you, then this is not going to be for you. So I would highly recommend that you consider the value resorts if you're really trying to make sure that you are spending your money not on your room and on everything else that you're doing. And some people really feel like that. There's some people who are just like, I don't need a super fancy room, which in this case, you're paying a lot for proximity as well. It's not just that it's luxury feels, it's proximity, right? But if you're one of those people who's like, I don't care if I'm gonna hike in a little bit, that's okay. It's just I just need a bed, I just need a shower, but I still wanna be on property. Those value resorts are gonna be for you. My favorite resort, and I stand by this all the time, is Grand Destino Tower at Coronado Springs, because it feels deluxe, but it's moderate in price, and a lot of times there's some really great deals. And you can book that for like less than half of one of these rooms a night. And even the standard rooms, if you get them high enough up, you can have an absolutely incredible view that goes from like Epcot all the way over to the backside of Hollywood Studios. I call it the backside of rocks. But it's so pretty, it's so beautiful. Anyway, Poly is an amazing resort. And it really does amplify the ability for someone to slow down, to relax, and not stress like getting to and from everywhere, because you can take a boat over to Magic Kingdom if you wanted to have a like slow, enjoyable walk over. I have walked over from here. Actually, I've done it a few times. I've parked over at TTC just to walk from TTC all the way through here, all the way through Grand Floridian, and then over to Magic Kingdom, because it's just like, I have the ability to do that. Yes, I'm gonna live my best life. And friend, I'm gonna recommend the same to you. What does it look like for you? What is living your best life in the best way that you can look like? If that's staying somewhere like this because it gives you all the feels and it makes you feel good and it makes you really feel like you're in the bubble, then that's what you do. As long as you understand where the budget fits in and how things are gonna work, that's what matters most. So I highly recommend that you consider the monorail resorts really for that proximity and for that slowdown. Golly, Contemporary, it takes you like 10 minutes to get from the hotel to the front gate because you can like walk across the street. If you're staying here at Disney's Polynesian Resort, or if you have stayed here before, I would love to hear from you down in the comments. Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Have you booked it again? Are you a DVC member because you love Poly so much? What do you love about it? Is it the destination you come back to year after year? Finding a little bit of shade respite before we talk about transportation, but I didn't want to stand over at the pool because people are on their vacations and I'm trying not to showcase, like, you know, when they're luxuriating. Over here is where you're gonna connect with the boat transportation that's going to take you over to Magic Kingdom. Now, if you're looking for the monorail, you can walk over to Grand Floridian if you want to, or you actually get that on the second level of the Grand Ceremonial House. If you want to walk, as I mentioned, you would follow this all the way around. You go over here in front of the DVC resort, you go in between the resorts, you're actually gonna tuck behind that third building over there. There's a walking path that runs over here underneath the monorail all the way over to Magic Kingdom. Always vote for a boat. Like, I always vote for a boat. Even when I come to Magic Kingdom, unless for some reason like the ferry really does look like it's too busy, then I'll take the monorail. But usually the monorail is more busy than the boat, and I prefer being on the water whenever I can. Tonight all the monsters gonna dance. They're coming to get ya. I really only hear that like not so scary time. On my way back from Magic Kingdom, I grabbed this caprese sandwich and house-made kettle chips from Gasparilla Grill over at Grand Floridian, and I have got my spot. I'm gonna eat this huge sandwich while I wait for the family to join me for fireworks tonight from Polynesian.
Reach out and find your happily ever after.
You got us with stories, the losses and all the glory. We all have the courage to fly.
If these resort videos are helpful to you at all, or if you just like hanging out and kind of looking at something you already know, but just for the gets and shiggles of it, then please consider subscribing so that we can hang out more often. I really like to share things from a slow down perspective. Yes, here's realistic numbers, here's some realistic information, and definitely anything stress-free, anti-hustle when it comes to planning any kind of Walt Disney World or anywhere travel experience. Please make sure that you like, turn on notifications so you get more of this content in your feed. And until next time, friends, do everything possible to live your version of a brilliant, bold, beautifully empowered, magical life. Cheers.